Hello, in the series of CT downhole tools, we will discuss release pressure calculation for hydraulic disconnect. Before going ahead, we will recap motor head assembly. We have already discussed that motor head assembly is a downhole tool which is composed of three main components, that is check valve, hydraulic disconnect and circulation valves. Talking about the hydraulic disconnect, it is a part of the motor head assembly which is used to provide the releasing mechanism in case the BHA got stuck in the valve bore. Here we have a schematic for the hydraulic disconnect. The activation mechanism of hydraulic disconnect is that when we drop this ball from the surface, this ball land on this piston, and when we apply pressure from the surface, this ball will exert pressure and ultimately these two pins will get shear and the upper part of this hydraulic disconnect will be released, and then ultimately we can release the upper part of the BHA in the event we have been stuck in the valve bore. So in this particular video, in this particular tutorial, our target is to calculate the release pressure, that is the pressure which we have to apply from the surface to release this BHA or to activate this hydraulic disconnect. So we'll see the calculation procedure. This table is the technical data sheet which is given by the manufacturer and depends upon the model of the hydraulic disconnect. So the first step involved in the calculation is that we have to calculate the total shear force of shear screw. We have discussed that there are shear screws installed in the hydraulic disconnect. So while calculation, we have to first calculate the shear force. So the formula for the total shear force is equal to shear force in PSI multiplied by cross sectional area in square inch into number of screws, the total number of screws which are installed in the hydraulic disconnect. When we will multiply all these three factors, we will get the total shear force, that is the force which is required to shear these pins or screws. The second step is that we have to divide this shear force with the hydraulic area to get release pressure. So release pressure in PSI is equal to total shear force which we have calculated in the step 1 divided by hydraulic area in square inch. This hydraulic area is given in the technical data sheet, as we can see over here. For 1.5 inch hydraulic disconnect it is 0.411, for 1.75 it is 0.691, and for 2 inch it is 0.691. Okay, and the hydraulic area is basically the area which is available to the fluid to exert the pressure when we have dropped the ball. Now we'll see this calculation with the help of an example spreadsheet. Here in this sheet we have incorporated the above discussed formulae. So now we'll calculate and see. So the first input parameter is shear force. Shear force depends upon the material of the shear screws. Normally two types of material are being used. The first one is brass and the second is mild steel. So if the material is brass, shear force or the shear pressure will be 41,000 psi, and if it is mild steel it will be 58,000. So for example, we'll just consider that we are dealing with the shear screws made of brass. So the shear force will be 41,000. Number of screws, cross sectional area. So the cross sectional area we can find from the technical data sheet. Here we can see the shear screw size. So let's say we are discussing 1.5 inch hydraulic disconnect. So cross sectional area of the shear screws is 0.151. 0.151. Number of screws, let's assume that we have the hydraulic disconnect in which there are 2 screws installed. So the number of screws will be 2. And the hydraulic area for 1.5 inch hydraulic disconnect is 0.411. 0.411. So here will be the pressure which is required to activate the hydraulic disconnect. It is 3571 psi. So it means if we have run hydraulic disconnect of 1.5 inch and we want to activate the shear pins or we want to release the hydraulic disconnect, we have to apply 3571 psi pressure from the surface, And one very important point to remember over here is that this is the differential pressure. Okay, if we have same fluid in the wellbore, we have to see that 3571 is the differential which we need across the hydraulic disconnect. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next tutorial.